Nobody's coming to save you. That's the title of today's video, and that's what I'm coming on here to talk about. Now, before I get into this topic and delve in and go a little bit further, I do just want to put out a quick disclaimer real quick. I'm not saying this like in a negative or derogatory type of way. It's just to, bring in views, bring in attention. Obviously, if you feel this way to a certain extent, obviously, I would suggest you to go out and get the proper care and help that you would need in order to, help you feel better and get back on track and getting your mind right. Whether that be through therapy, speaking to a psychologist, whatever it may be, right? But obviously, the title is just, to kind of bring in clickbait. Well, not clickbait, my bad. I'm saying like the wrong thing, but you get what I'm trying to get at, right? It's just to bring in eyes, bring in attention. At the end of the day, hopefully it gets its job done, right? Now, like I said, as far as the title goes, nobody cares that you're a man, right? If I didn't say that already, which I think I did, goodness, man, I'm all over the place. Now, yeah, like I said, referring to that title, you probably heard of that before. If you a dude that clicked on this video, you probably heard that or seen it more per se, from shorts on YouTube. As far as the women in this generation. And another disclaimer with that, I'm not saying that every woman is like that, right? That would be ignorant and just making a generalization of everybody when obviously I don't know everybody, right? But you may have seen it for the red pill shorts, the red pill podcast and all that type of stuff. Just that type of community in general, whether that be through YouTube shorts or TikTok or your daily life in general, right? And I kind of touched on this topic before and made shorts about it before, but this is my first time kind of putting it into more of a long form, video and expressing it a little bit in a more thorough way, you could say. But, you heard this before, you didn't seen it before, right? I feel like, in our society, especially when it comes to today's, age and time, especially with Gen Z, especially from the outlook of older generations. And like I said, people from my generation, Gen Z in general, right? I feel like it's this stigma, with men that, you just supposed to all have it figured out. You're supposed to have everything lined up, everything in order, everything neat, everything nice. You know what I mean? And you're not supposed to struggle, you know what I mean? Or even, let's say this, right? Even if you are going through something, whether that be mentally, physically or spiritually, most people view it as just you being weak or you being soft, right? Especially when you try to express these emotions and what you may be going through in that moment and what you may be feeling in that moment, right? When you try to open up, when you try to receive help from somebody else, when you try to talk to somebody else about your problems, you may be met with a little bit of almost like, somebody is cringing towards, you going through something or you having problems as a man, right? Because, everybody, not everybody, but the stigma or the deception is that everybody thinks that since you're a man, that you just supposed to, be able to get through whatever you may be going through, even if it's one of the most, disheartening, one of the most terrible things that you could have been through or gone through in your life. You just supposed to muscle through it and get through it, just from the simple fact that you're a man, right? And before I keep going on or before I even, start to wrap up this video, just another thing I wanted to say real quick. Obviously, I'm not saying everybody thinks like that And this is everybody mindset. Like I said earlier before, that would just be me making a generalization and just me being ignorant, right? Obviously, if you reach out to the right people or you meet people that actually care about your well-being and are invested in your overall mental health, you know what I mean, how you feeling, what's on your mind. Obviously, you're gonna have those people that's there for you and able to help you go through whatever you may be going through, right? But most of the time, especially what you see from social media, most of the time they just expect you to get through it all by yourself, right? And like I said, everybody kind of dealt with this before. Everybody done kind of seen this before. So it's not too much that I will have to explain or delve in and go into detail about it. Unless you will want that type of video, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll make sure I, put that in mind and keep that in mind when I, go forward with making new videos. But like I said, yeah, it's not too much to really delve into, not too much to really go over. Just wanted to kind of like put this video out as a reminder, to, just have that in the back of your head. Have that in the back of your head whenever you going through something, whenever, a situation may be transpiring or a roadblock that may come up in your life. Just keep that in the back of your head and know that, and just know that, nobody's coming to save you. But just don't close yourself off to where, you don't want to receive help, or, you're not allowing of people to try to come into your life and help you. Like I said, just use it as a reminder, and just know that, especially if the situation that you in may have been caused by you, just to, accept the situation for what it may be, and just try to move forward with coming up with a plan and some type of solution to, fix the problem that you may be going through, right? So that's what I wanted to come on here and talk about. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'm out.